Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Who am I but I'm Dre Mac? Came into the game just to spit facts. Into the space that I'm in. They got me by the Drake cause I'm cold with the pen. I find no diamonds but I feel shine. You can dig me cause my boy's mine. My tracks flame like a diamond. The hardest part on my tongue, thinking is a warm blue. I'ma throw with a gas leak. Camouflage in the mist, but you smell me. One spark, then I bet you I'ma blow up. They throw my name around, get stupid, then you go dumb. No rest for the weary. My verse is thinking in his man, but you can't see me. You rather drink than go pull up. I'm jerking knife through the game, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. I came to eat at the a la carte. Got stripped of a bear, call me brainstorm. Then I come together like a Voltron. Then I poured all the planks, you use the Decepticons. Straight rappers in retreats like Cobra. 80s they can throw they like. Up in the storage and I'm E-man. Up, down, down, man, I'm cheap. You a beast, man. I take a beating. Ninja Turtle rap, Turtle clans get defeated. Hop in my ride, you can call me Night Rider. You can never stop me, cause I'm a guy ball. Bad attitude like a rocket, my whole to the A. And I bet you can't stop us. LL bad, when I go and show up, you can hear the haters in the back. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie. Let me get him where I fit in, homie.
This is a test. This station is conducting a test of the emergency broadcasting system. This is only a test.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the honey sauce. Don't get that honey sauce on me. I don't like the way it tastes with my chicken wings.
We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What is going on, everybody? This is your man Dre Mac coming to you again with another episode of the Dre Mac Show. This time at 8 o'clock Central Time, 9 o'clock on the East Coast. And if you're on the West Coast right now, just get up. Or you was going to be like me and stay in the bed. Because the early bird gets the worm. And I ain't going to lie. The bed was feeling real mighty comfortable. I'm not going to lie. I'm still kind of sleepy. Y'all see it in my face. I'm still waking up in the morning. Got to thank God. I don't know, but the day seems kind of odd. You know what I mean? But on today, we're going to go over. I don't even know how I got this. Yeah. That forehead out. But we're going to go over this Lanterns show. Oh, skip that hat. We'll go over Lanterns because I think a lot of people are giving Lanterns a little too much crap, especially online. I honestly think the show is going to be better than what people think it is, and I'm gonna just tell you some analysis I got from the trailer that I got hit with a copyright strike from. So and like I said, it's HBO Max. Ask yourself, has HBO let you down just yet? So hopefully you guys are happy. Hopefully you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gant over at the Heavy Gant React channel, which you already know how I do. The real question is,
Say why you hating on my energy? Say why you hating on my energy? I don't think you wanna be my enemy.
all right. First off, let me see who was all in the house today. Who's kicking it with you mans this morning? Wavy Things, good morning. Tina, aka Minty guys, good morning. Junior Network, good morning. Krisha Key, good morning. Damon, good morning. Ooh, excuse me. Good morning. Princetta, good morning. Xavier Phoenix, good morning. Wavy Thames, good morning. Andre Ware, good morning. JD Informant, good morning. Mika G over at Cinematic Nightmares over in the A. What's up? Be safe out there. Be safe. And make sure that y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, make sure to go check out the Cinematic Nightmares last live that she did on the show, where she talked about the show Strain. Is it Strained? It's Strain. Or is it Strand? What is it Strand? No. Yeah. Anyway, I finally start watching this show. The show is I ain't gonna lie, it's very interesting. So make sure that you guys go check it out. She did an excellent breakdown on the show, just kind of talking about it. So just make sure that you guys go check it out. Hunter Iggy, good morning. Let me see. I got hit. I had to foul my little appeal. So it is what it is. D Sizzle, what's up? Unapologetic Simmer, what's up? Let me see. Like I said, I personally think it's just getting a bad rap there's obvious reasons. There's a lot of obvious reasons. Before I get into those obvious reasons, let me just shout out the crew. The guys have been taking care of a brother, you know what I'm saying, for a minute, man. Let me shout you guys out real quick. Let's go. Hold up. Wait a minute. Whoa. Stop everything you're doing. Go and hit that like button. I know this is probably your first time watching, and you probably enjoying everything. Stop fucking on the channel and go and hit that subscribe button so you never miss one of my videos or one of my morning live streams. And for only $2.99 a month, you know you can be a part of the crew. And shout out to all my crew members that been holding it down for Dre Mack and the crew since the beginning. All right, back to your regularly scheduled program, now in service. Go. Bye. All right. And again, Mickey G, be careful out there boarding your flight. Enjoy your vacay. Let me see. Am I missing something? Oh, okay. All right. So I wanted to do that first. Wanted to shout out all my crew members. You know what? Because I kind of want to go over. What up, Blue? What's good? Let me do this. Because I did enough yesterday. People always come. It's funny. People always come to my comment section. They pick one video out of all the videos I did. You know, want to complain about that one video. You know, get it started. Hurry up. First of all, it's my show. Remember, bitch, you clicked on my face. So, you know what I mean? So, be careful. Be careful. Real careful telling me what to do on my show. You know what I mean? Be real careful. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to go over because I don't want to take too much of y'all time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to a commercial break. We're gonna get these biscuits baking. I'm gonna come back and tell you why I think this show might be better than what people are thinking. All right, so let me go to a commercial break. I'll be right back with more of the Dre Max Show.
Knight Rider will return after these messages and station identification.
Sandman, he's Sandman, not just no Bruce boyfriend. If you cross him, you're a dead man. You heard what I said, man.
I heard he was gay. No way, sister.
Who's that man? He's Sandman.
The Knight Rider Power Cycle with Kid on the pretend instrument panel.
Here he comes.
There's something special happening at Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Fresh buttermilk biscuits made from scratch. Our chicken head biscuits a perfect match.
Taste so good, make you want to slap your mama for real. Man, I slap your grandma, I slap your auntie.
Good idea. Playing horsey with your little sister. Bad idea. Playing horsey with your Aunt Bertha.
Let's see who's bad, man. Come on, let's go. Let's do it. Let's show you who's bad. Come on.
You wear a disguise to look like human guys, but you're not a man, you're a chicken boo.
Now the conclusion of
I hate how they talk about you. Everybody thinks you're just a freeloader. They don't know about...
They can't know. They can't ever know. If my cover's blown, we're both dead.
Do you like the car? It's for you.
What's the occasion?
I can't believe you forgot again. It's our anniversary. We've been engaged for 15 years.
You know, I'd marry you tomorrow, baby. But it wouldn't be fair. Not to you or to the free world. Well, look at you.
This is it. I can't believe it. After 15 years, we're finally going to consummate our love.
Damn. This is Stedman. It's the commissioner. What? Professor Haight? He's escaped? Damn. What? The French Riviera. Now? Yes, sir. I'm on my way. Damn him! Damn that Professor Haight!
He's escaped? Again? Can't they build a prison strong enough to hold him for at least one night?
He's diabolical! I must go.
Can it wait just 1 hour? I want it so bad. 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Believe me, when we finally make love, I'm gonna take my time. It's gonna take all night long. But right now, I'm gonna need some money.
How much?
Let's see. French Riviera. In the house. Wardrobe. Disguises, special weapons, laser glasses, speedboat, armored helicopter.
All I have on me is 1.3 million.
That'll have to do.
Oh, darling, what kind of life is this?
Oprah, darling, you have to be strong. There's more at stake than just you and me.
Here's something to read on the plane.
Thank you, darling.
How about a kiss?
Of course. Close your eyes.
Oh, Stedman.
He's diabolical. I must go. All right. Oh man, I had the Kid and the Dukes of Hazzard Big Wheel back in the day. I mean, the cartoon is crazy. I got some more. I'm afraid to use the. Well, it's not the Stedman ones. There's other ones. There's like a Mr. T one and stuff. I don't know if I'm gonna get hit with those. I don't know. So let me just say this. With the Lantern Show, and I think why does this do this every time? Let me see. Well, y'all stupid. Not a live action Stedman series. All right. Let me share my screen real quick. And this is from IMDb. And not that. With this Lantern Show, I think what people are missing the most, and I'm not trying to get hit because I'm gonna put that right there because they've been over here tripping. I'm gonna show the bottom of his face. You know what I mean? But I think what people are honestly missing about this show, honestly, the creators is Tom King, you know what I'm saying, and Chris Mundy. This is what they're missing as far as who is in it. I mean, Nathan Fillion is going to be in it. But Kyle Chandler and Aaron Pierre are absolute talents, right? We're not talking about, like, okay, we go back to Wonder Man. People like Wonder Man because of Yahya Abdul-Mateen and Sir Ben Kingsley. Let's be real. Let's be real. The plot is simplistic. A guy trying to get into Hollywood, so happened to have powers, and those powers kind of affect him for, one, not being exposed, and for two, you know, trying to keep a job, trying to, you know what I mean? While Sir Ben Kingsley is set up, is there to basically set him up, and we go through these wacky adventures with him. You know what I mean? Go through this adventure with Simon Williams, this version of Simon Williams. Nowhere close to his counterpart. But people absolutely love the show. Number one, for the aesthetic, for the look of it, it feels like an indie film. The way it's filmed, the cinematography on it is absolutely amazing on that show, and people absolutely loved, the theme of the show. Even though, let's be completely honest, it had nothing to do with superheroing for the first 4 episodes until we got to the Doorman episode. And then we got to no nothing as far as the superhero landscape. And it almost felt like, is this really in the MCU? But people talked about the amazing talent that was on screen. And I'm trying to tell you guys, Kyle Chandler, for one, is an amazing talent. Is he Sir Ben Kingsley? There's not too many people that's that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, let's not act like this guy is not a talent. Number 2, Aaron Pierre I kept telling you guys for a minute, this dude is a rising star. A rising star. I honestly think this guy is, I've said this before, after watching Rebel Ridge, this dude is going to be the next Hollywood big star. Even his brief relationship with Tiana Taylor helped him out a lot. You know what I'm saying? Which is, let me not go there. But even with him and Tiana Taylor being together, you know what I'm saying? It still brought eyes to what he's selling, his product. And I honestly believe that with the premise alone, a detective style show that, and let's be honest, let's be real, ladies that are in the chat, because I see Erica D is up here. What up, Erica D? Let me ask you something, because ladies will go and watch Aaron Pierre before men. Men are going to watch for the superhero stuff. Ladies is coming for Aaron Pierre. Let's keep it a buck. Ladies in the chat, do you guys watch detective style shows? And would you watch it for a beautiful looking man, no Diddy? I want people to be like, he think Aaron Pierre is beautiful. Because a good looking guy, no Diddy. He's a good looking dude. I mean, hell, I wish I looked like Aaron Pierre. Let me get his eyeballs at least. You know what I mean? But let me ask y'all, ladies that's in the chat, would you watch a show that's a detective show for a nice looking man and for the mystery? And an unapologetic Summer said yes and yes. Oh, look, yes and yes. I'm going to watch for the storyline, but Aaron Pierre is a bonus. I said pause. He's a nice looking dude. I ain't going to sit up. I'm not a hater. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not granddad for the Boondocks. What'd he say? He said, Captain Freeman was a sexy man. I'm not going that far. You know what I mean? But he's a nice looking dude. He's a nice. I know women like like CSI type of shows. That is true. You know. He's not bad on the eyes though. Not yeah, I'm not being a hater. It's a nice looking dude. You know what I'm saying? He's nice. He pulled Tiana Taylor. You know what I mean? It's all I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? I can't even pull Tiana not Taylor. So I'm just saying. He's definitely Tyler Perry. Oh my God. Pause. Pause. You ain't got to do all that. But I'm just saying. So with those, if you have a good cop drama, Tiana's not easy. Tiana's not easy. She was married to Iman Shepherd and took all his money. So yeah. I can't keep a signal, but he's fine. See what I mean? So with those elements in, they're going to bring the women demographic. Just with those, listen to this. With those two elements by itself, right? They're going to bring in women viewers. You know what I mean? They're going to bring in women viewers. Let's keep that in mind. That's 1 and 2. You know, a dark cop show that is set in a DC world, right? Where you got to solve a mystery. That's a plus right there. Because then, you know, a lot of women that I know that watch, you know, true crime, like those true crimes or true TV and stuff like that, like a good mystery show. Right? Like a good mystery show. Number 2, hey J. Carter, inbox me. Number 2 that you have to understand is that as long as you have a story that, and we don't all we know is what we seen in the trailers. So as long as you have a show that keeps your attention, which again, I've seen this. And we don't know how long the actual time frame is going to be. We don't know if this is going to be an hour show. We don't know if this is going to be because the majority of the shows that we watched with Peacemaker was almost close to an hour. This is an 8-episode series. So we don't know, if it's going to be that. I kind of tend to lean that this might be an hour-long series. You know what I mean? So if we only got, say for instance, from the brief trailer that we got, this is only the first 3 episodes, then I think we're going to be okay. Because again, this is a mystery. We have to solve the mystery. And again, if James Gunn's team on this would have placed this in space, let's be honest with you. If they would have placed this in space, all we would have heard for the next 4 or 5 months is this is just like Guardians. This is Guardians of the Galaxy, Guardians of the Galaxy Light, Guardians, my ass. Do you know what I mean? Because let's be honest, nobody wants James Gunn to have this property. You know what I'm saying? That is part of the Snyder cult still. It's like, damn, did you not get what you wanted? You got a DCU. I can't even get a Knight Rider movie. I can't get a decent Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, live action movie. You know what I mean? I can't get one. I can't get a decent Transformers movie that at least looks like Bumblebee throughout the whole entire show. And here y'all are complaining I'm mad. I can't even get the last Ronin. I'm pissed. You know what I mean? Like, we got to give this show. Well, first of all, we have to have a little bit more faith in what James Gunn is, or skip James. Let's take James Gunn out of the equation. Take James Gunn out of the equation, right? And let's just say HBO Max. What HBO Max did with Penguin was probably the most brilliant thing that they have done with a comic book adaptation that doesn't even have the main star in it. Sony take a lot of liberties with this. When I tell you this, all you had to do was what Penguin did. Penguin had a show with Colin Farrell as the Penguin. We go through this journey, a POV with Penguin. And every week, we came back wanting more and more and more and more of this. It had no Batman in it. Just think about it like this. Penguin had no Batman. Nowhere, no how, no nothing in any of it. Yet every week we talked about Penguin. Every week we talked about Penguin. And you're trying to tell me you don't have faith. And again, what do we complain about Marvel? Marvel's disassociated with his universe. Marvel's universe. Marvel doesn't feel connected. Did Wonder Man feel anything like anything in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Hell no. It didn't even feel like the last show that came out. It didn't feel like She-Hulk, which it was set in LA. She-Hulk was set in LA. Two totally different worlds. One world felt real goofy, but it did have the sci-fi elements. You know, you have the hellish dimensions and all of that. And then here's Wonder Man set up in the same universe, and it does not feel the same. Nowhere, no how, it does not feel the same. Yet, you got 2 minutes of a trailer, and you was like, nope, the suit. Nope, the suit. And I'm like, we don't know anything about why that suit, for one, is hanging up, why that suit looks the color that it did, which is really an olive green and like a forest green that's with it. So it's not like it's not green, it's not brown. You know what I'm saying? It's more of an olive green. You know, but just these two on screen by itself, I'm trying to tell you, especially what we see out of Aaron Pierre Rubber Ridge going next to what's my man's name? Oh God, I can't think of his name, for Miami Vice. You know what I'm saying? Which is a great talent. He was able to hold his own with the talent that was on screen with him. You see what I'm saying? With the talent that was on screen with him. And again, we have a comic book writer that is a part of this team. And I think that's the biggest thing that we have to be aware of. When you have when we have Marvel, let's compare it to Marvel. And I honestly believe this is why, even though I'm not really into this Paramount deal, we got to see if it goes through. Don Johnson, thank you. Couldn't think of his name. I was about to say Don Knotts, and Don Knotts is from is from Andy Griffin, but I think this is why the Ellises want to keep the continuity of HBO intact, especially the HBO shows, and including James Gunn, which I still think James Gunn would eventually is going to walk away from this if the deal goes through. He's doing you can say what you want about James Gunn. You can say he be lying. You can say this and the other. Oh, it looks overwhelming. What you cannot deny is he does not. He brings actual comic book writers, people who do these comic books for a living, on board. You can't say that. Can't say that about the MCU. MCU have writers that have a lot of times had no idea about the characters. No complete clue with the characters. Why do you think a lot of comic book fans complain about Black Panther? Not that it wasn't a good movie, it's because it's so far from the actual character, because they don't have the Reginald Hunlins on board. They sure rated Christopher Priest. Why do you think what's my man's name? I'm looking right at Rob Liefeld. Rob Liefeld had so many problems with Marvel. See, when it was under Fox, they had no problem bringing in a Rob Liefeld along with the writers, along with Ryan Reynolds, to go along with this project, while Ryan Reynolds showed Rob Liefeld so much love, because it was okay under Fox to bring these guys in. Just like right now under Warner Brothers, that James Gunn is bringing in actual writers that write comic books for a living. Whether you like the comic book writer or not, it don't matter. It's a comic book writer. You know what I mean? And think about how many projects Marvel has done, and they was like, you know what, we don't need to bring it in. And then when they do bring in a comic book writer in She-Hulk, the show is not good because they were too busy trying to poke the bear of these incels, instead of telling a cohesive story that actually makes sense. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you deviated from the actual story to go and talk about these cats where it don't matter. You know what I mean? It don't matter because nobody cares about these incels. You know what I mean? Let's tell a story about She-Hulk and let's fall in love with She-Hulk. You know what I mean? But they was too busy trying to say, ha, you know what I'm saying? You guys are incels, and we're going to talk about you, and that's why y'all don't get no coochie. You know what I mean? When Penguin, and this is why I bring up Penguin. Penguin was set in Matt Reeves' universe, right? And it did not feel like it was any different from the universe Matt Reeves set up. And it went so well with Matt Reeves' Batman that Batman could have showed up. It would have just been a cherry on top. The show was still fantastic. Right? I finished A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, right? And yes, it's set in a Game of Thrones universe. And it still feels like Game of Thrones, just without the dragons. Still felt in the same universe. So I really feel that this is going to be a really good show. I really feel like that. I think this has been sitting in the oven for a long time. I think it's ready to cook. I don't, again, a show where you're looking at and I think they're waiting. Again, we went through this whole thing with Welcome to Derry. They did not show Pennywise until the last 3 episodes. The last 3 episodes was so epic and fire that people are now looking at, hey man, Pennywise, bro, Pennywise. Oh snap, Pennywise. Because they didn't screw the pooch by giving him early. They kept teasing it and kept teasing. You knew he was there. They kept teasing until bam, he was there. And then once he was there, it was on and popping from there. It was on and cracking. It was cracking from there. And what did we talk about? What did we talk about? Every Monday on Welcome to Derry, we're theorizing and we're pulling up this and we're pulling up that and we're going through, oh, well, Derry is this, Derry is that. And it did not feel disjointed from the universe they already started damn near, 7 years ago. I think it was like 7 years. We came back every week talking about how good it was and the acting and this and that. and this and that. And we kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going and kept going until we got Pennywise. And then once we got Pennywise, it was even on after that. We was like, oh my God, the performance, this. We still bring up Pennywise getting slapped. You know what I mean? We still talking about Richie. Richie is our guy now. You know what I'm saying? Richie, not a part of the original story, a created character to give depth to the future Richie in the It franchise, became a household name because we gave it a chance. We gave it a chance, and you know what we did? We had fun with it. We enjoyed it. So I'm trying to tell you, if you don't think that they're going to cook with this show, I got news for you. I did not know Peacemaker season 1 was going to be as good as it was. I didn't know. I did not know it was going to be as good as it was. And man, Peacemaker season 1. Now, Peacemaker season 2 let me down at the end. But as far as the writing, the emotional beats, all of that, top freaking tier. Top freaking tier. And I'm trying to tell you, this guy that's on my screen right now is the future. I'm trying to tell y'all. That's he's going to be the mega star that's going to be pushed. I'm trying to tell y'all now. They're pushing him in a prime position to be the mega star. And since he's playing Jon Stewart, which it was funny. I think I went on Threads last night when I was at work, and somebody was surprised because they brought up Aaron Pierre's parents. And they had a whole conversation. It was a good conversation about Aaron Pierre. They thought he was mixed. They found out his parents are black, which I brought that up. And a whole conversation about, black people make light-skinned kids with pretty eyes too. You know what I mean? But my son is lighter than he is. You know what I mean? But he get that from his grandma. You know what I mean? Get that from his grandma. But actually especially if you follow me on Instagram, you see my oldest son. My oldest son is bigger than me because he's 6'5". I'm 5'9". His mom was 5'7". You know what I mean? My son is taller than me, bigger than me, light skinned. And me and his mom is the same complexion. You know what I mean? But that's besides the point. This dude is the future action star. I'm trying to tell you. And it was probably a blessing in disguise for him about what happened with Jonathan Majors. Because Jonathan Majors was the guy. And now they're going to push him. I'm trying to tell you what Hollywood does. They're trying to push him on one end. I'm trying to tell you what they're doing now. This is what I'm seeing. I don't know if you see it. This is what I'm seeing. They're trying to push him, Damson Idris, and Michael B. Jordan. Those three guys right there. And trying to see who comes on top. Who's going to Michael B. Jordan has been in Hollywood for years, so he's already going to have a spot. He's already going to have a spot. As long as Ryan Coogler is still a director and a producer of films, he's always going to he's going to be Leo. He's going to be Michael B. Jordan is Leonardo DiCaprio of Black Hollywood. So he's always going to have a job. No matter what he does, he's always going to be able to do something. Keep that in mind. But Damson and Aaron Pierre, that's your Will and Wesley Snipes. Think I'm playing. And what Jonathan was before he got blackballed in Hollywood, he was your Denzel. Now it's not as far as looks, as far as talent. You know what I mean? And And you're right, Erica D. This is the battle royale. Who's going to come up on top? You know what I mean? Who's going to come up on top? Because what Jonathan, right, the triple threat match. What Jonathan was, he was the supreme talent that you could not overlook. The actor's actor, the one that you could tell he's classically trained. You see what I mean? When you come out of Yale's theatrical school, oh yeah, you're that guy. You're the guy, right? And that was he was, and the man built like an action figure, And shout out to him and Megan for posting those pictures of them being Darla and Kane. You know what I mean? Because that was dope. Honestly, I was kind of jealous of that. I was very jealous. But very jealous. But you know what I mean? So he had everything. You know what I'm saying? He had everything. Jonathan has everything that those three guys don't have. He has the talent. He has the look, the physique. He has the whole total package. That's why it was easy to break him down if he's not playing the game. So who do you go to next? You go to an Aaron Pierre. Why do you want to go to an Aaron Pierre? Aaron Pierre is marketable to a demographic. Why do you go to a Damson Idris? Damson Idris is marketable to a demographic. You got people who's going to love Aaron Pierre's look and the light eyes and the light skin and the physique. You're going to love Damson Idris because he's dark skinned. He got that young, boyish look to him, even though the man's damn near in his mid-30s. You know what I'm saying? He's dark skinned. That's marketable. He has a look. He has a smile. There's $1 million. $1 million marketable. You have him next to Brad Pitt in a movie, and he's shining in the movie, and he's British, so he's going to be a little cheap in Hollywood. Marketable. And then you have Michael B. Jordan that's marketable, himself. You know what I mean? Oh, that was AI? I thought that was them. That was dope, though. I'm not gonna lie. That was dope. But you see what I'm saying? It's marketable. So again, this is what I go back. You have him. You have Aaron Pierre with Kyle Chandler, and you have a dope script. Is going to make magic. I'm trying to tell you, this show is going to make magic. I think I think a lot of people are being too harsh. And I know that this is not because we don't know yet. They're saying Nathan Fillion is going to be in all 8 episodes. I doubt that, but I could be wrong. And again, somebody brought this up about the suit. At the beginning of Justice League, where they showed the Green Lantern Corps, none of their suits was glowing. So why all of a sudden now it's the glowing suits, which is weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. So we actually got, let's check this out. Hal Jordan, John Stewart, and Guy Gardner. 3 legitimate comic book characters, all with comic accurate looks. You know what I mean? Again, we don't know because we haven't went through all of Aaron Pierre's we don't know anything after what's going on. Because we only got what they showed us in the trailer. Of course, they're not going to, what's going on, Make Kid? They're not going to soil everything in the trailers. You know what I mean? But look at the talent. Sinestro is going to be in here. So when people are complaining about, this show, damn, give us some chance to cook. I mean, Nicole Ari Parker is in it. Good God, I'm already sold. I didn't know Alfonso Nelson's going to be in here. Dude's a talent. Let's say John Senior. I want to see that. Now I want to see this show. I don't know any other comic book names in here besides those three. It's Sinestro. But I'm trying to tell you, give the show a chance. Give this show a chance. Is all I'm saying. I'm trying to tell you, give this show a chance. I think that there's more nuggets in this show than what people are thinking. You know what I mean? Yeah, and it's not because he was in Krypton. Which he's probably I would have took that phone call in a heartbeat. Jon Stewart, hell yeah. I think he's going to. I'm from his voice, the way that he inflected, the inflection of his voice and everything, the almost a stoic nature that he was bringing just in the short clips that they showed on here. I think he's going to be more the Jon Stewart from Justice League Unlimited than anything. Because again, a lot of people, and I'm just saying for myself because I'm not a DC fan. That was my first introduction to a Green Lantern was Jon Stewart. Just to be an honest to God truth, because I'm not really a big DC guy like that. I mean, you know, I grew up with the Super Friends, but I don't remember a Green Lantern on the Super. Was a Green Lantern on the Super Friends? I don't think so. Yeah, the Wonder Twins and a monkey, but I don't remember a Green Lantern on there. So my introduction to the Green Lantern was a Green Lantern on there. I don't remember, and I probably didn't pay any attention either. But he was my introduction. Honestly, was Jon Stewart, and remember, Jon Stewart was DC's first mainstream superhero. When I say mainstream, the guy who crossed over. You know what I'm saying? They had a guy named Hot Wing, racist. Dude loved chicken, racist. How was this Super Friends? I don't remember. But I mean, was I really paying attention like that? I don't know. I just know Aquaman talked to the fishies. But like I said, when I watched Justice League Unlimited and I seen the way that Phil LaMarr was bringing, what Phil LaMarr was doing with the character of Jon Stewart, I believe that's what brought everybody to the Jon Stewart character. So personally, for me, I'm just saying, give it a shot, give it a chance. I mean, again, he wasn't a Legion of Doom, wasn't he? He wasn't a Legion. I would like to see that, even though they won't. I want to see the Legion of Doom, but my boy, what's his name? That does the voices. Man, I can't think of his name offhand. The one dude who be funny, who be doing the voices of Black Manta and all of that. Oh God, what's his name? I see his logo, but I can't think of his name right now. It's because I'm probably sleepy. It's Samurai Jack. Mr. Phil LaMarr was Jon Stewart. But yeah, I would like to see that version of the Legion of Doom. That is funny. God, Ace Vane, my man Ace Vane. Let Ace Vane version of the Legion of Doom come through. I would love to see that in live action. But I'm gonna take a quick commercial. I gotta take a quick commercial break. But I'll be right back. I'm not using the bathroom, you nasty folks. But I gotta give me something to drink real quick. So I'll be right back with more of the Dre Mack Show.
The Transformers will return after these messages.
Are you going down? Then you gotta know the best way to go. On the down low.
Damn, you banking like that? And you come over here with a biscuit meal, man?
Would you like to take a survey?
No. Elevator go down the hall.
It's you? shoot!
Whoop-de-doo.
We are talking about the same girl.
Okay, well, what do we do? Fight a duel or something?
Well, I don't know. Maybe,
My buddy, my buddy, my buddy, my buddy. Wherever I go, he goes.
Now the conclusion of
Like this?
Slower. Bend over.
Stedman, what's going on?
Darling, are you all right?
Stedman, who was that woman?
That was Professor Haight, disguised as an ugly French lap dancer.
Ugly? She looked beautiful.
I suppose she might have been considered beautiful until you walked in the room.
Oh, Stedman, I've been dreaming of this moment. Come here.
Wild horses couldn't keep me away. Invisible robots!
Invisible robots?
Beep, 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 beep.
Look out!
Man, he's dead man. Not just a Bruce boyfriend. If you cross him, you're a dead man. You heard what I said, man.
I heard he was gay.
no way, sister.
Who's that man? He's dead man.
We now return to the Transformers.
All right. Let me see what y'all talking about. What's going on, the village brother? What's up? There's a tease chipping an alien from a planet Haven who looks like a squirrel, but it's okay. Hey, Miss Roberta. Y'all lucky because I ain't got to go to work today. They said we didn't have to come back for the rest of the week, and I got a 4-day weekend. I almost gave one. Let me see. That was old yellow Power Ring Sinestro. Later, they revealed that the yellow power was fear, fuel, and parallax. We checked out Gridlock. Do so. I got up to episode 6 of Cross. Man, I was halfway through episode 3 and I came home. They didn't have any work for us to do, so they kicked us out and got all the way up to episode 6. So I'm caught up. Oh yeah. Oh my. Ooh. I gotta fly. I'm off today, and I don't go back to work until Tuesday. I'm gonna try to find something to do with my life, though. Knowing me, I won't do anything. I'll be in the house bored. But yeah. Yeah, Cross was killing it. Oh man, Cross was killing it. But yeah, so far this has been really, really good on Cross. But anyway, I have my Butterfinger here, and bet not nobody lay a finger on my Butterfinger. Can I get I ain't gonna get no. The way I be talking crap, I ain't getting no no ads. They even cut my. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all they cut my ads on the last Blur video I did. So gotta be careful. Gotta be more careful now. I got the yellow ring of death. So yeah, but Cross has been good. I went and finished episode 6 last night. Cross was really good. But anyway, like I said, I think that we have to give this show just a little time. It doesn't come out until August. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't come out until August. I think we got plenty of time. And listen to this trivia. I'm about to read y'all something that I did not know. said HBO Max in January 2023 that HBO Max announced in January 2023 that plans for a Green Lantern series produced by Greg Berlanti have been dropped, and the service would instead focus on the announced Lanterns series from James Gunn and Peter Safran. Announced back in 2019, Berlanti's Green Lantern series was originally said to span several decades and focus on the origin stories of two major Green Lanterns on Earth. It also featured the villain Sinestro. This was changed in late 2022 when it was announced it would instead only focus on Lantern John Stewart. Gunn and Safran's new production will feature both John Stewart and Hal Jordan. According to Gunn, their show will be more of a true detective type mystery, a terrestrial-based mystery that leads into the overall story that we're telling throughout the different movies and television shows in the DC universe. We find this ancient horror on Earth, and these guys are basically super cops in Precinct Earth. So there's your synopsis. There's your synopsis right there. So, again, I don't think a lot of, again, people said the same thing about Welcome to Derry. First episode, kids are getting chewed on, and I was having a ride after that. Oh, good ride. I'm good. I'm not gonna judge anything off of trailers, because trailers are misleading. Trailers are made for you to get interested, and that's it. Just get interested in the show. If you're not interested, don't watch. I say don't watch it. But I am going to do episode after episode breakdowns, my thoughts, reaction, and thoughts when this show hits in August. Trust me. We are going to get it cracking. We are going to get it cracking. Yeah. So that is my thoughts. And again, like I said, I think that a lot of people are being too harsh. Just my personal opinion. I think they're being too harsh in not giving this a chance. Give it a chance. I think this show is going to be way better than what people think it is. I honestly believe that. I honestly believe that this show will be way better than what people are giving it. My personal opinion. And it ain't just Jimmy G and Jimmy Gunn I trust. It's also HBO Max has just not, they have not gave me a show where I'm like, ew. What did I watch? Marvel Cinematic Universe, though. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. There's been some doozies in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, especially on Disney Plus.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
I didn't plan to hold y'all long. I just want to let you guys know that give the show a chance. Be patient with it. There's good talent. You know what I'm saying? That's on here. Let's just see. Let's just see what it does, and let's just go from there. But what did you guys think? Did I make a compelling argument for this show? Put it in the comment section below and let me know what you guys think. But again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you never, ever miss one of my videos again. Until next time, I'm going to holler at you guys later. Peace and Vampire. Enjoy your guys' Friday, man. Where's my outro at? I'm trying to enjoy my Friday too, but you already know I gotta go. Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over? What? Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.